Welcome to the ATA's corporate headquarters, located on the northern edge of Indianapolis International Airport in Indianapolis, Indiana. Many different sections make up American Transair, but we would like to show you what the operations section of American Transair does. Basically, operations is responsible for the safe, timely operation of ATA's fleet of aircraft. To accomplish this feat, many different and varied departments are grouped together under this heading. The Vice President of Operations is the direct supervisor of all aircraft operations. It is his responsibility to ensure that the coordination, planning, and initiation of management procedures produce efficient flight operations and ground support for ATA's aircraft worldwide. To accomplish these tasks, he has a staff of directors and managers who are responsible to attain ATA's primary goal, safely and efficiently transporting our passengers to their destinations. The Flight Operations Director is the day-to-day administrator of flight operations. In event that the Vice President of Operation is absent, he assumes his duties and responsibilities. Flight operations is made up of flight control, aircraft scheduling, crew scheduling, and interline. These sections guarantee a 24-hour-a-day operations capability. The Flight Control Manager is responsible for the dispatchers, flight control planners, and dispatch coordinators. Flight Control is the main contact point for all our base and contracted stations. All information pertinent to actual flight operation is exchanged through Flight Control. Flight Control is manned 24 hours per day. Each shift has a coordinator, dispatcher, and clerk. Coordinators are responsible to ensure that the flight operational data is accurate, that all information concerning flight operation is collected and transmitted to all departments affected. The dispatchers provide pre-flight planning. They are responsible for the timely transmission of the aircraft flight plan, dispatch release, and weather information. Dispatchers also make the corrections to the flight plans and releases when the operational conditions warrant such changes. The flight control clerks prepare all documents that are used by the dispatchers. They keep track of each aircraft as it proceeds on its flight. They also advise downline stations of the aircraft's movements. Aircraft scheduling is responsible for the communication to all operations personnel of aircraft schedule changes on current and future schedules. The aircraft scheduler's goal is to prevent unnecessary last-minute changes to the fleet schedule. This helps maintenance and crew scheduling maintain their plans. Aircraft scheduling, in a nutshell, is the section of the company that maintains and enhances the integrity of American Transair schedules. They study many more factors than their titles imply. They develop the plans by which our aircraft fly. The Account Representative Department is the primary communications division between the client, the sales department, and various ATA operations and administrations areas. The personnel of this section are very knowledgeable regarding operational policies and procedures that are essential when working with our customers. The Post-Flight Department is responsible for the update of aircraft routes, block and flight times, passenger counts, and the reporting of traffic statistics. The post-flight personnel also verify and track aircraft Form 1 weight and balance, aircraft log sheets, non-revenue passenger counts, aircraft delays, all crew activities including flight crew payroll and overtime. They maintain the FAA files and a historical file for each crew member. As closely as the aircraft are scheduled, so too are the flight crews. The Crew Scheduling Department is responsible for the scheduling of the flight sequences, reserve activities, days off and vacations of over 800 crew members. The crew scheduling staff must ensure that all crew members are scheduled properly under the limitations of the FAA regulations. To accomplish this in an efficient and timely manner, this section uses crew planners, crew schedulers, and confirmation clerks. The crew planners initiate the future schedules of all full-time crew members. This section awards crew members vacations on a yearly basis, assists in approvals of leaves of absence, and plans the options of the crew member on a monthly basis. This is done by establishing the bid lines, schedules, by which the crews are scheduled. On a daily basis, the schedulers ensure crew member legality according to FAA regulations and company policy. The confirmation clerks provide the crew members, who call in daily, with the current show time for assignment, departure time, destinations, etc. Also, if a change occurs in a crew member's schedule, these hard-working clerks advise them of the change. The manager of Interline and Pass Bureau is responsible for positioning of crew members to their points of departure or home base at the most convenient time and at the most economical fare. She is also responsible for negotiation of discount and ticketing agreements with other airlines. The Pass Bureau handles a number of things: personal travel by our employees on ATA and other airlines' flights, company business travel, crew member positioning and jump seat travel, and distribution of discount vouchers and complimentary travel. The crew reservationists are responsible for the positioning of crew members according to their scheduled flight. They also take care of crew member jump seats and the hotels which the crew members use. The Pass Bureau lists people wishing to travel and distributes this information to the boarding cities. For company business travel, they research fares, hotel rates, rental car rates, and meeting room rates. The operations planner is the operations technical service coordinator. He works with aircraft scheduling, sales, and marketing. His duties and responsibilities include evaluating airports and routes, evaluating possible new aircraft, ordering runway analysis, and operating ATA's FDC International NOTAM system. The FDC International NOTAM system serves approximately 450 domestic FDC locations and about 375 locations in 84 countries around the world with international NOTAMs. Sales, marketing, and aircraft scheduling are always of top priority. Can we fly with X number of passengers to destination Y in Z month? This is the job of the operations planner, to ensure we can do this efficiently. Once the aircraft and crews are scheduled and the flight plans are filed, the next operations division to swing into action is passenger service. Passenger service is responsible for the efficient management of flight attendant administration, base station services, catering, and crew services. Base services is responsible for all domestic base station managers, supervisors, representatives, ATA-employed ramp agents, and passenger service representatives in the United States and Europe. Worldwide control of contracted operations personnel and solving contracted operational flight problems are part of this section's expertise. The negotiation of and review of major contract representative fees and approving expenditure aids in the financial balance of American Transair.